Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. You've got Morant, Antetokounmpo out there with Edwards. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hassel in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Holiday against Morant. Now Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Now Holiday. The three from Tatum. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Edwards against Porzingis. Lets it go from the wing. And the basket by Edwards.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's White. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Down kicks to Tatum. Jacks up a three. Tatum with another miss. Here's Chicago. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's stolen by White. Brown with it. He's picked up by Morant. Brown feeling it out a bit. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good. Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Edwards gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Holiday. Outside White. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 9.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Dennis Rodman is checked in for Chicago. Maxey comes in for Morant. So it's Boston now. They trail by 6. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Tillman. Here's Springer. Just 5 on the clock. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. Rodman outside. Horford against Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Castle, the pass to Rodman. Launches a three, and there's Edwards on the assist from Rodman. He's got 12.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brown right side. Boston again missing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Springer in at the 2-guard. That's the Boston 5. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Horford.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
And Chicago has possession. Wilkins finds DiVincenzo. Wembanyama down low. Working on Horford. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Springer, and stolen by Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Springer, the pass to Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 6.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Rodman. Allen comes in for Wilkins. Edwards has come in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Morant in for Maxey. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They're leading by 8. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Antetokounmpo's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Hauser misses. Chicago leading by 10. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Person. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
They set the pick. Holiday with the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Outside Tatum. Tatum from 3.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Morant kicks to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
.111 left to play in the first half. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Several teams changing it up here.
Dance team, make some noise.
1:07 left to play here in the half. Over in the corner, White. Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago leading by 13. Giannis driving in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Here's Brown. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Edwards. Porzingis with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Holiday. It's White on the wing. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring out the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Chicago leading by 13. So for Chicago right now, Allen is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hassel in at the two-guard spot.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Giannis has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Outside Holiday. And here's Brown outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got 7.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game.
First personal foul, first team foul. Coming onto the floor for the OA team, Dominique Wilkins, Anthony Edwards.
Outside Holiday takes the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
White against Edwards. Pass to Tatum. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards against White. Out to Morant. Wilkins the pass to Morant. And it's in there. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Holiday against Edwards. Pass to Pritchard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
The 3 from Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. That's now 22 points for Anthony Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Hassel's checked in, and Maxey subbed in for John Morant.
Tyrese Maxey.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points for the game. A difficult situation for Boston. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum with it. Shot to stop the run. And a missed layup.
Yeah, and the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Morant dishes to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Springer. He's covered by Maxey. Springer can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 23. Giannis inside. Guarded by Tatum. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Outside Tatum. The 3-ball. Drains the 3-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Drops in the tray.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Morant's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morant. Pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Here's Pritchard from outside the arc. Rodman grabs the miss. Giannis against Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Springer, and it's Chicago with the rebound. And here's Maxey. Can't get it to fall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Edwards in for Maxey. Back to Holiday. Tires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Brown against Wilkins. Pass to White. Outside Holiday. Nails the wide-open jump shot. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Chicago. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Edwards with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday against Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Anthony Edwards. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Up top, Brown. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Brown.
At the line for 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.